Back in the day, some games felt like the ultimate reward for finishing homework. Now trying to play them is a chore. That's because what once passed for innovative design feels painfully slow, overly complicated, or just plain annoying. Nostalgia might convince you that they're still fun, but the moment you hit that first tedious level, reality sets in. So here are 20 titles that are just stuck in a time when gaming had fewer options. Number 1, The Elder Scrolls III: Morrowind. This game's 2002 release promised an immersive open world with deep lore and navigation that forced players to rely on memory instead of quest markers. Today, that design feels punishing, as it turns simple progression into a grind. Number 2, Final Fantasy VII. The original Final Fantasy VII layered its slow turn-based combat with side attractions like the Gold Saucer, highlighted by its snowboarding minigame. Though beloved in 1997, that mix now feels dated, turning extended play sessions into chores. Number 3, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. This game set a new standard in 1998 by introducing 3D combat innovations such as Z-targeting. Yet, its once revolutionary mechanics now feel awkward, and the notorious Water Temple underscores how design can age into tedious chores in the era of smoother controls. Number 4, Metal Gear Solid. The original Metal Gear Solid brought revolutionary storytelling to PlayStation, complete with codec hunts and bosses that broke the fourth wall. Decades later, slow movement and constant radio interruptions weigh it down, converting what was once groundbreaking stealth into a tedious test of patience. Number 5, Resident Evil. Tank controls and fixed camera perspectives once defined this game's uneasy atmosphere, reinforcing its horror film mansion setting. Modern players, however, find those same choices frustrating. Combined with the game's stiff voice acting, they transform a survival horror into an experience that demands more patience than scares. Number 6, Silent Hill. In 1999, Silent Hill turned hardware fog into nightmare fuel, pairing it with Akira Yamamoto's haunting soundtrack and multiple endings tied to player choices. Today, those same limitations and dated mechanics feel and make revisits draining as they are unsettling. Number 7, Diablo 2. Loot-driven progression made Diablo 2 a 2000 classic, yet the same repetition that once hooked players now demands a level of patience few enjoy. Even the bizarre cow level and expansions can't disguise how much effort it is to dungeon crawl today. Number 8, Fallout 2. Fallout 2 dropped players into a 1998 wasteland full of freedom and confusion, offering little guidance but countless hidden gems for the determined. Modern audiences, however, find its opaque design frustrating, with the charm of talking flora and cultural Easter eggs buried under hours of wandering. Number 9, Baldur's Gate. The 1998 release of Baldur's Gate pioneered role-playing design with its real-time with-pause battles, narrative density, and BioWare's first major leap. Still, its endless reading and sluggish combat rhythm can easily overwhelm modern audiences. Number 10, Assassin's Creed. The Assassin's Creed in 2007 laid the foundation for the blockbuster series, yet its flaws stand out today. Altair's inability to swim and missions that repeat endlessly make revisiting this landmark less thrilling, especially compared to the refinements introduced in later entries. Number 11, Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts exemplifies Hollywood's early courtship of gaming, recruiting screen talent like Haley Joel Osment to voice Keyblade wielder Sora. While this 2002 Disney Final Fantasy fusion broke new ground, its convoluted narrative and maze-like levels revealed the challenges of bridging entertainment mediums. Number 12, Ico. When Ico appeared in 2001, its understated beauty and emotional storytelling changed what games could achieve. Its influence echoes through other titles, yet the constant struggle to guide Yorda has aged poorly, leaving a once celebrated masterpiece feeling exhausting. Number 13, Dragon Age Origins. Released in 2009, Dragon Age Origins gave players multiple origin stories that influenced the overarching tale, establishing BioWare's dark fantasy legacy. Today, its tactical combat and lengthy dialogue sequences drag down a game that once set new RPG standards. Number 14, The Elder Scrolls IV: Oblivion. In 2006, this game advanced RPG with radiant AI and quirky characters like the Adoring Fan, whose obsession still fuels online jokes. Unfortunately, its level scaling system makes combat repetitive and unrewarding today, leaving players slogging through encounters that undermine the freedom its open world once promised. Number 15, Deus Ex. Deus Ex set new standards in 2000 with freedom of choice, rewarding creative approaches across its cyberpunk missions. Modern audiences, however, often struggle with its dated interface, complex mechanics, and slow pacing, making its brilliance harder to appreciate without slogging through layers of frustrating design. Number 16, Thief: The Dark Project. Dishonored may have refined stealth gameplay, but Thief: The Dark Project laid the foundation in 1998. Its groundbreaking lighting and sound mechanics paired with Garrett's dry wit made it unforgettable. However, clunky controls now make replaying it feel more frustrating than fun. Number 7, System Shock 2. In 1999, System Shock 2 fused first-person shooter combat with RPG depth, creating an experience anchored by Shodan, gaming's most haunting AI villain. The ambition remains undeniable, but its clunky interface and dated design make returning to this classic more of a grind than a thrill. Number 18, Gothic. Time has both been kind and cruel to Gothic, the 2001 German-developed RPG whose fully simulated world and independent NBC routine still impress today. Yet while this pioneering vision earned sequels and cult devotion, its notoriously clunky controls and dated mechanics now gatekeep its revolutionary ambitions. Number 19, Arx Fatalis. This game's cult classic stands out for its immersive world, where players can bake bread or cook meals in a fully interactive environment. Its rune-drawing spellcasting system was innovative, but the clumsy mouse gestures feel like tedious busywork. Number 20, Beyond Good and Evil. Back in 2003, Ubisoft impressed players with a daring mix of photography, stealth, and action. Jade's investigation into an alien conspiracy gave the story lasting appeal, but those inventive mechanics now feel stiff and outdated. What other classic and beloved video games can't help but feel dated today? Thank you for watching Savvy Gamer.